talking about. What do you think of the offensive line today?
You know what, they did really well today. I think it was apparent that kind of across the board they really stood out today. Um, I think every defensive lineman is kind of thinking, I wish I had that one back. I wish I could do it again. But you know what? At the end of the day, I feel fairly happy about my testing numbers. I wish I could have done better in the one-on-ones, but just gonna get back to work, gonna become a better football player.
You came in here as the top-ranked prospect. Did you feel any extra pressure being the number one guy?
A little bit. I wanted to come out here and put on a good show and do everything right and just to kind of impress teams. But that being said, I enjoyed the weekend. I kind of had to relax a little bit. It was nice that I had Ricky and Rory here. We spent a lot of time together. Just kind of felt natural with us. So I mean, yeah, I had fun this weekend.
You also got a big contingent of guys from Western in the crowd there too. That must have been good.
Yeah, oh yeah. You know what? We got a great kind of family atmosphere out Western, and all the guys are here supporting us, and like I said, we're a big family at Western, and I can speak for the other guys too. It was definitely nice to see a lot of purple repped out in the stands there.
How many teams you talked to?
I talked to all 9 teams.
Okay. How was that process?
It was good. I actually played in the East-West Shrine game in January, so I had a little bit of kind of practice leading up to this with what the interview process would be like. So, but yeah, it was good. It was nice to kind of have all 9 teams represent and want to interview with me. So I think I did fairly well in the interviews. I was just acting myself, and I think that's really what they wanted to see.
Any curveballs? Any really good ones?
Nothing too out of the ordinary. But yeah, I mean, it was a few questions that kind of made you think, and I didn't really see that coming. But
what was the one that made you think the most? What was the biggest curveball you got?
A coach at Saskatchewan, actually, he was wearing a different name tag than what he said. And after I walked in the room, 2 minutes later, he said, "What's my name again?" And I said, I can't remember. And then he kind of put his name tag up, and it said a different name. And I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah." And he's like, "That's not my name, though." And I was like, "Oh, geez," So that was probably the funny one that I remember.
Is there a sense of relief that this part of it's over?
Absolutely. I mean, we've all been training so hard for months leading up to this, and I've kind of been telling people this is a little like an exam. We're all student athletes, and whenever you have an exam, you prepare so much for it, and then you start to just want to do it and get it done and go in there and perform. So there is a sense of relief that okay, it's done. Now get back to back to training, back to working hard, and finish strong before the draft.
Do you have any idea where you might go?
Absolutely not. You know what? I'm kind of a day-by-day type guy. Just keep working hard every day. I believe that everything is a process, and you just got to follow the process. So right now, for me, it's just I'm taking everything day by day. No idea where I'll end up.
What do you want to show this week?
I wanted to show that I could play at the next level, and I could be dominant at the next level. The other thing too is I wanted to show teams that I'm more than just a decent football player on the field. I wanted to show that I'm a guy that could be an asset to a team, on the field, off the field. Just show my personality and show that I could be kind of a figure in the community of wherever I end up. So that was kind of my goal this weekend.
I had one personnel guy tell me if they had the number 1 pick, they would take you. Evaluate yourself as a football player.
I think that's a huge honor to hear that. Again, I wish today went a little smoother for me, but that being said, I'm a real hardworking guy, and no matter where I end up, I'm gonna work just as hard. If it's first, if it's last pick, wherever I end up, I'm gonna work hard, and that's the type of guy I am. Just relentless, and always looking to get better.
What was the footing out there?
It was kind of tough. I feel like it was pretty apparent, and the 3-cone drills, and even in the one-on-ones, kind of every defensive lineman was sliding around a little bit. But you know what? It is what it is. It's the same footing for everybody. So yeah, it was definitely kind of difficult to get your feet under you, but you got to play through that adversity.
Sir.
So thanks, guys. Thank you very much.